Hello there. My audio louder than usual? No, I think it's just my mic monitor. I know my audio is louder than usual. My audio is louder than usual. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think it's because I have getting up. Beep, 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 beep. I don't know why chat's not working. I have a copy pasted. I'm probably doing something wrong. Probably doing something wrong. Okay. Chat, let's talk about let's have a nice chill stream. How you feeling? I feel like shit, dude. I feel like shit. I'm so fucking tired. I made the mistake of trying to eat. I made the mistake of trying to eat, and it was such a bad mistake. I feel so much worse than if I just did not eat. I just need to not eat. I just need to stick to saltine crackers. Oh my god. Okay. Nice morning, boys. I mean, I was awake before this. I was trying to eat and stuff. You need a doctor? Maybe. I'm not gonna go to one though. Wow, thank you for the 75 reviews. How did the Pippa Lake joke start? What did you do to cause a huge trauma on your chat? I don't know. I don't even remember. I don't even remember. I don't remember. Leandro Martinez, thank you for 450. Pippa, what's been wrong with your health lately? It's just a depression spiral. In breathing on big Pippa. Thank you. You can do online doctors now? Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, let's talk about this book. It's dog shit. Docking, pulp pressing your $10 all means are you so feeling pulpy. It's not your fault, I am. Let's talk about the certain magical index. So, the prologue synopsis. On the eve of July 19th, after a series of normal events, a boy named 𝐂𝐚𝐭 finds himself running for his life as a group of thugs chase him for a few kilometers into the streets of Academy City. What became a gentlemanly gesture towards a seemingly helpless middle school girl ends up with him getting rescued by said girl named Misaka Mikoto, a level 5 Esper with the ability to control electricity. Toma's accidentally mocking words force an encounter between a worthless level 0 and one of the level 5 Espers in Academy City. However, due to a power that resides in his right hand, the Imagine Breaker has the ability to withstand Makoto's abilities. Despite this, however, he considers himself truly lucky. So that's from the fan wiki. And I gotta say, dude, maybe it's just how fucking mind-numbing the writing is. Listen. If you oh god, I don't even have chat up. Where the fuck did chat go? Listen to, if you like the book, that's good for you. If you like the book, that's really good for you. If you like the world building, that's good for you. If you like the characters, that's good for you. But bro, it's so badly written, dude. It's so badly written. I can't read any of it off to you guys because that's called breaking copyright laws. That's some piracy right there. But it's really bad. It's really bad. The fucking like, so that's the description of the prologue, right? But actually reading the prologue, what it feels like is it's like, oh, so the main character, he saved a helpless schoolgirl from being picked on by some boys. And then he gets distracted and he starts thinking about the fact that it's a certain day, and because it's that certain day, there's lots of couples out. I don't know what the fuck the date is. Maybe it's like a holiday or something. I don't know enough about Japan. And then he's like, oh my god, all these couples. Well, if my life was good, I'd be getting laid right now. And then the fucking bullies are like catching up to him and stuff. And he ducks into this area beneath a bridge, which doesn't make any fucking sense because the areas underneath bridges are big open spaces. So I don't know how you're hiding from bullies there, but whatever. So the fucking June 19th, the start of summer vacation, is it? I don't know. So, last day of school. Wow, that's what it was. Right, I think he mentions that. So, he escapes from the fucking bullies. This is how the book starts. He escapes from the bullies underneath the bridge. And the middle school girl that he was saving catches up to him. And she's like, oh my god, you're so stupid. You're literally so stupid. You're such a stupid motherfucker. Holy shit. And he's like, oh, by the way, actually, I wasn't saving this girl from the bullies. I was saving the bullies from this girl. And she just killed them. She just killed the bullies that were picking on her, that then started chasing me because I defended her. And it's like, what? What? It goes from one thing to the next without really considering how should I say this? How the reader is interpreting the events, perhaps? Like, God, I just feel like I feel like the book was written while the guy was imagining like an anime in his head. He was imagining, yeah, I can't word. He was imagining an anime in his head. And he was like, oh my god, dude, if I was writing an anime, it'd go like this, and then it'd go like this. And the viewer, they'd think that he just defended like this middle school girl, but actually, he was defending the delinquents from the girl because the girl is actually really powerful. And it's like, and then she's gonna use an attack. She's gonna try and kill him, and he's gonna block it, but he's not gonna realize that he is blocking it. He's just gonna do it instinctively, and because he has the ability in his right hand, he's gonna block her ability, and that ability, his ability, is to stop paranormal abilities, but not like normal abilities. Like if somebody stabs him with a knife, like it doesn't stop that. But if somebody levitates a knife to attack him, it'll stop that. It's like, okay, you know what? I can suspend my disbelief. That's not that bad of an idea. That's not a bad idea. But it's just like how the sequence of events plays out that leaves you as a reader sitting there like, I don't feel like I was intended to read this light novel. I feel like this light novel was intended to be shipped off to a fucking production studio as a concept. It does not feel like a fucking book, chat. It does not feel like a fucking book, okay? And listen, I think the railgun girl is very interesting. I think the ability of like summoning a fucking railgun is very interesting. But holy shit, just the way it's fucking written just makes it unbearable, chat. I can't sit through this shit, chat. I can't sit through it. It's fucking unbearable. It filtered me. It's oddly written. It's very oddly written. And I've read other light novels, chat. Don't be like, oh, it's a light novel, Pippa. Of course it's gonna be bad. No, this one's just really fucking weirdly written for some reason. This is just really fucking weirdly written. I don't know why. I don't know, like a lot of light novels are written like they feel like they're an anime when you're reading them, right? But they're not quite this over the top with it, I guess. Like, I feel like there is some concern taken for taken for the medium that they're conveying the story in. Oh god. And then then we move on to chapter 1. Let me read the synopsis for chapter 1 for you guys. This is what really sent me over the edge. A widespread blackout shut down most of Toma's appliances, causing most of his food in the fridge to go rancid overnight. To make things worse, Toma is reminded of his constant streak of misfortune, breaking his ATM card and needing to do supplementary lessons. As he tries to sort things out for the day, he decides to dry out his futon when a foreign-looking nun with a vicious appetite appears hanging on his balcony. The nun introduces herself as Index, a nun from the Anglican Church, and she recalls being chased and shot in the back, only to escape unscathed due to the nun's habit she wears, which is called a walking church. Index, however, only knows that members of a magical cabal are chasing her. I can't fucking read. Toma and Index's opposing beliefs on magic and science soon erupt into an argument between the two, eventually returning to the issue at hand, the pursuit of Index. Particularly due to 103,000 magical books inside of her head. It keeps going, blah 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 blah. But I just want to talk about this opening part. Oh my god, it's so fucking just anime. But I mean that derogatory, anime derogatory chat. I don't even I see chat moving. I can't even fucking process chat in my head right now. I'm so fucking out of it, chat. But bro, it's just too much. It's just too much. He wakes up and he's like, God, I am so unlucky. Here's all the things that make me unlucky. And then this unlucky thing happens. And I'm like, whoa, dude, I'm so unlucky. And so he fucking goes to dry out his futon. And whoa, wacky, there's a girl hanging on his balcony. And he's like, whoa. Oh, I'm so unlucky. What's going on here? And she looks at him and she's like, oh gosh, silly me. I was running from bad guys and I got shot in the back and that's how I fell on your balcony. And he's like, whoa. What? And she's like, I'm so hungry. Feed me, Seymour. And he's like, yo, okay. And he feeds her rotten food. And it's like, bro, this is so... It's just so dumb the way it plays out, chat. It's just a fever dream. It's a fever dream. Yeah, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. And it keeps going. And it keeps going. Oh my god. So he feeds her the rancid food and she's like, nom, 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 nom. She's like, I'm still hungry. And he's like, I'll feed you more food than if I have to. And he goes and he digs in the fucking fridge and he pulls out all the rancid food and cooks it in the pot. Which doesn't... You know what? I'm not gonna nitpick. He's cooking the rancid food in the pot. Or pan. And she's like, oh, I can't do anything. I'm so hungry. I can't do anything. And he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna feed you now. And he takes the pan and he scoops the food directly into her mouth from out of the pan. And she's like, yum, 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 yum. This is so delicious. Thank you. Oh my god, it's tangy. You thought of me. You're like, oh wow, Index, you're so hungry. This tangy food will revitalize you. And I just can't. I just can't. And throughout the book, chat, hold on. I have my microphone just sitting on my chest. Okay, chat, it's like, here's how it's written. They're like this. Bros, hold on. Let me move it out of my face. The fucking writing, it's like, ... question mark. I look at Index. Index, and I am baffled by her strange behavior. Like, What's going... Is it going off the screen? It's going off the screen. Like, what's going on? Why do I have to be so unlucky? Unlucky. Line break, line break. Huh? Dot dot dot. I look at index. I look at the girl wearing the cute nun's habit. She's like a little sister. Did I mention I actually already have a little sister? I haven't seen her in a long time. This girl is like a sister to me. Dot, 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 dot. Felix, thank you for the $10. Hello, Peppa. I really like the novels. I read them in Japanese since 2010. Maybe I need to read them in fucking Japanese then. Basically, the best part is the plot that makes you constantly review previous stuff in a new light, kind of like One Piece. I can't fucking stand One Piece, dude. Always start to think unless you have to use the dot 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 thing way too much. It's so fucking... I just in this shit like this. This is not this. Hold on, let me expand it. This is not writing. This is not writing. I'm gonna gatekeep. I'm gonna gatekeep here. You don't listen. Hold on. The quotation mark, question mark, quotation mark. No, dude. That's not how you write. Come on. That's not how you fucking write. Listen, I'm pretty fucking loosey-goosey with grammar and shit, alright? Listen, I have very low standards for writing. I read so much shit that is so fucking all over the place, okay? But come on, dude. Come on, you don't do this. You don't do this. You don't do this. This is not writing. You didn't write anything. Why are you wasting line space with this? Oh, God. This is how real conversation happens. But why not? I just simply to destroy trees real. I had to fill the page somehow. Yeah, it's just it feels like it was written to be a fucking anime manuscript or some shit. I don't know what an anime manuscript actually looks like. But if you took this and you said to me that it was supposed to be a fucking critique on anime, like it's a satirical critique, whatever the fuck, and it's written like this to be parody, I would believe you. If you are like, yeah, no, it's written like that because it's parody, dude, I'd be like, oh, that makes so much sense. You know what? That's kind of clever. But it's not parody. It's played straight. Ah! Oh, God. This is how light novels are written. Please go read other light novels. This is not how other light novels are written. Listen. Plenty of light novels suck. Plenty of light novels suck and have bad writing and play in the fucking anime-isms and try to make you... Listen, I can respect... Listen, you know what? I can't respect it. Never mind. You know what? Fuck you. I'm drawing a hardline stance in the fucking sand here. Fuck you. It's a fucking book. It's not a fucking anime. Write it like a fucking book, okay? And you know what? You can be like, oh, but Peppa, you know, writing's a creative medium, and there's something to be said about drawing influence from anime in your writing and trying to create the feeling of watching anime in your writing. You know what? Writing's a better medium than anime, okay? I don't want to read anime. I don't want to watch anime. I like anime, but come on. If anime could be better, I would enjoy it much more. Okay, fuck you. That's my opinion on the situation. That's my opinion on the fucking situation. Okay, if I wanted to read anime, I'd read a fucking manga. Okay, that's how I feel. You know what, cheap ass? Go commission somebody to make your fucking story into a goddamn manga. Because that's what reading anime is. Reading anime is fucking manga. This light novel bullshit where you pretend, where you LARP as though you're fucking writing out an anime, it's dog shit. It's dog shit. It just doesn't read well. It doesn't fucking read well, okay? That's how I feel. I feel like when you... Oh, God, I'm going on such a fucking stupid rant with this shit. But listen. You're free to enjoy it. You're free to completely disagree with me. This is just my fucking opinion. Everything that I say here is my fucking opinion, asshole! So when I say that this is dog shit, it's my opinion. It's my opinion. I know some people can't handle that. I know some people can't handle that. Okay, so, with that prefaced, I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. It's just dog shit. It's just dog shit. The fucking... Okay, no, I remember what I was saying. Okay, writing is beautiful, chat. Writing is fucking beautiful. There's so many things that you can do with writing that you can't do with anime. There's so many... This is why so many fucking movie adaptations suck, because there's so many things you can do with writing that you can't do with movies. Writing gives you a completely different perspective on things. And if you're just gonna write... as if you're transcribing a fucking anime scene for scene, you're not tapping into the potential of the medium. And you can argue, but Pippa, he gives expositional dialogue that's about like how he has a sister and stuff, and how he's so sad that he's lonely, and how unlucky he is, and that's stuff that, you know, you wouldn't hear in an anime because you don't hear the main character's inner thoughts like that. But actually, you fucking do. But I'm making up arguments here. But like, actually, you fucking do, because in anime, it'd be the fucking same. It'd be like, oh man, wow. No. Here's what would happen. It would zoom in on the guy's face while he's looking at the girl who just fell on his balcony. And it'd be like cutting between them, and he'd be like, wow, this girl, she's like a sister. And it'd be in his heads. Yeah, with the echo filter, yeah. And then it would do like a flashback to his sister, yeah. And then it would be half of anime's inner monologue. Yeah, it's just fucking, dude, it's so fucking... just write, dude, just write. Describe things for me. Come on, I want to see what the world is like, dude. I want to be immersed in the feeling of the world. I don't want to read about a fucking like shit play straight. Spice and Wolf visual novels are good. They are not visual novel. You mean the light novels? Yes, the light novels for Spice and Wolf are very good. If you think all light novels are fucking garbage written like this, go read the Spice and Wolf ones. They're good. Anyways, so with this shit, also I never finished the Bakemonogatari light novel, but I was enjoying that. I lost my copy. I lost my copy of Bakemonogatari, but it was actually really good. And that was more like, you know what? That was kind of like anime. That was kind of anime. It was very anime. It's a lot of schizo rambling, basically. It was good. Just go buy another one. I should just go buy another one. It was good. How do you lose that? It's very easy to lose books when you're carrying them from place to place. Don't read Bakemono in English. It's a waste of time. I was enjoying it. Anyways. Read the Overlord light novel. Oh, No Game No Life. I already talked about this, but the fucking... I only read the first volume, but No Game No Life is very heavy on the anime tropes, and it's not as bad as this. It's not as bad as this. Like, it's very anime, right? But it's done better. Like, I appreciate how in the No Game No Life light novels, they take advantage of the fact that because it's written, they can reference a bunch of shit that they couldn't, like, explicitly reference in the anime. Which is nice. Which is nice. It takes advantage of the medium that it's in. This... Pippa doesn't like light novels. I have very mixed emotions about light novels. You know what I really enjoyed that we did for book club? Which light novel is a 10 out of 10 in your opinion? Okay, I don't think any light novel is a 10 out of 10, but I'd give Saga of Tanya the Evil a 9. Would I give it like a 9.8 out of 10? Saga of Tanya the Evil was really fucking good. That was really fucking good. But maybe it's because that feels more reminiscent of like Western writing, and I'm just heavily biased to Western writing. Perhaps, I don't know. Or maybe it's Tanya had a much more interesting premise and interesting characters. I don't know. Tanya had a lot going for it. Did Tanya finish? I don't know. I only read volume 1 and I enjoyed it. I don't know. I'll get Shelly in the Angeles. Battle Royale is an amazing book from Japan. Never read it. Sideways single friendlers. Keepa! I've had alcohol. Are you happy? Are you well? I want Happy Rabbit. I'm not fucking happy. I'm in a fucking depression spiral, man. I'm not doing okay. Alright? In this book, reading this book is not fucking helping. Listen, maybe if I was in a better mindset, I'd be able to finish this fucking book, but I can't fucking finish it. Okay, reading this fucking book gives me flashbacks to goddamn fucking elementary school, where they'd hand you the worst fucking book imaginable, and they're like, no, it's not bad, it's a kid's book. Why are you complaining about it, Pippa? It's just listen, Pippa, sure, it doesn't make sense and it's horribly written, but it's a kid's book, Pippa. And you're just sitting there as a kid and you're like, I have to read this shit and I have to do a book report on it, and I have to pretend I have to come up with something nice to say about this shit, but there's literally nothing nice to say about it. All the other kids, the only reason they can have anything nice to say about it is because they didn't even fucking read it. They looked up the goddamn Spark Notes. Okay, fuck you. Listen, bro. Oh god. I remember the last book I ever had to do a book report on. I remember the last book. It was Ready Player One. It was right at like the end of my schooling. And this was like before the movie or anything had come out. That bitch made us read Ready Player One. Oh my god. Oh my god. See, chat, I'm a bit of a sheep, okay? I read that book and everybody loved it, and I fucking hated it. And that's not the part that makes me a sheep. The part that makes me a sheep is when fucking all these YouTube essayists started coming out and they were like, this book is terrible. I felt so vindicated! I was like, oh my god, thank god, I'm not the only fucking one who thought this was dog shit. I'm just convinced, chat. I'm just convinced. You know what? Listen, I'm not a fucking intellectual or whatever, okay? I feel like I'm very much like a casual enjoyer. Listen, I'm not like, oh yeah, dude, I've read fucking literally everything. I've read literally all the classics. You know what, chat? I've never read fucking Wuthering Heights. I've never read fucking Huckleberry Finn. I've never read fucking I don't know. I'm trying to think of more classics off the top of my head that I haven't read. There's a lot of classics and shit that I haven't read. But like, I feel like I genuinely enjoy reading. 1984? No, I read 1984 twice. I love that shit. I read Animal Farm twice as well. I'm so basic. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm very basic. I love this fucking Stephen King books, dude. I'm so basic. I have such basic... Tom Sawyer. I love Tom Sawyer. That was such a good book. Bro. Dude, Tom Sawyer... This is just turning into a book stream in general. Dude, Tom Sawyer was so fucking good. And I remember reading it. And that one was also a class assignment. And nobody fucking liked it. And I didn't understand. Because I was like, bro, this is like literally the perfect book for fucking middle schoolers, dude. This is literally the perfect fucking book. We're all rebellious little dipshits. And we've all got spicy little attitudes. And we all think we know everything. And like, it's the fucking perfect book for our age. Why are you people complaining? Ah! It was good. It was a good book. It was a good book. I really liked it. Why talk about something you hate? Because it's cathartic. It's cathartic to complain about shit that's bad. And other people to validate your feelings and be like, you know what, Pippa? You know what, Pippa? Yeah. You're right. Cream is the main thing in Lords. Have you read 𝐂𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐿? It's really good. No, I've not read that. Pippa, did your copy have the N-word in it? I don't remember. Probably. My fucking school's textbooks still said the USSR is a country, okay? One joke about thing from $5. What are you basing enough for Uggs, a pumpkin spice latte, and a live, laugh, love sign all over your house? I would wear Uggs if I got them for a discount. I don't know how I feel about spending that much money on a pair of shoes. I do enjoy pumpkin spice. I do enjoy pumpkin spice lattes, and I don't have a live, laugh, love sign, but I do have a sign that says some corny shit about drinking coffee. I have this basic ass bitch sign in pastel green, and it talks about don't bother me before I've had my coffee. Some shit like that. I'm very normie. I'm very basic. Which is why I don't understand when people disagree with me, because I feel like I have a very standard opinion on a lot of things. And then to act like I'm controversial for it. Oh my god. Whatever. Anyways. I have 2 Uggs. Got them from a thrift store, and 1 pair I got for 50% off. That's based. That's very base, Minna. One silly thing from Lars. I remember a high school reading assignment of Mice and Men, and someone in my class requested an alt assignment because she was offended by Lenny. Why? Is she fucking mentally disabled? What a fucking... Okay. Okay. Bro, oh my god, the chat box is frozen! I can't read chat, and the chat's not popping up on screen. Whatever, I'll complain about more shit while I wait for my fucking chat box to load again. Okay, anyways, yeah, a certain magical index. Overall, I dropped it, so I can't give it a fair rating, but if I were to just rate it flatly, like 100%, like, you know what, this is my opinion on the subject, I would give a certain magical index a solid 2 out of 10. There's interesting concepts, but if I'm going to engage with those concepts, I would rather engage with them in a different medium, be it manga or anime. It's just not a good light novel. It's not a good light novel, chat. That's how I feel. Maybe it's good in other mediums, but it's not good as a light novel. That's how I feel. How many books / light novels have you dropped? A few. It's been happening more recently. I dropped the SCP Foundation light novel because it was getting bad as well. And I was like, you know what? This started off strong and it's getting weak. And I'm just gonna fucking not continue it. And then I'll remember the beginning part, which was pretty interesting, and not have to worry about how this is turning into dog shit. The SCP one? Well, yeah. Yeah, there's an SCP light novel. There is. Magical Girl Raising Project. I was reading that and I fucking lost my book. I found it after moving. Been digging through boxes just more recently. I found it more recently. I need to start that over because I was genuinely enjoying that. This is good. That one's good. That one's good. How do you keep losing them? Because I pick them up and I move them and I stack stuff on top of them without thinking, and then I'm like, oh, well, that's there. I'll remember that. And then I migrate to like a different corner or whatever, and I forget about it over there, or I'll put it in like my bag or something, and I'll lose my bag, and because I fucking barely leave the house, so I use a bag once and then fucking throw it in the closet, and I'm like, okay. And then I forget that I put my book in there. I'm forgetful. Leave me alone. And you know anything about those thoughts on Konosuba light novel? I haven't started that. I dropped it for a similar reason, anime manga over light novel for that series. I don't think there's anything wrong with admitting that. Same thing, or the $20 nothing, like the feeling of watching / reading something then completely losing interest halfway through. Yeah. Harriet Bedman, thank you for $20 Index is a good light novel. It's exquisite poetry. Oh, okay. Love and Merkel Hopper, thank you. Do you have a favorite SCP, Pippa? I have a favorite SCP? I don't know. The first thing that comes to mind is the house that every time you go outside, it's like a different reality. I think that one's cool. The house that you walk into and it traps you, and then what is that called? I don't know which one that was. I just remember there was a game about it, and it was such a fascinating concept. The dollhouse is what I'm thinking of. I think the dollhouse, is that what it's called? Or maybe it's House of Leaves. I don't know. Yeah, the IKEA is interesting, even though I've never been to an IKEA. I think I'm confusing two different houses. Okay, so there's one house where it's like you enter and the keys, every time you use like the keys to open the door, I think it's actually like the keys or something that are the SCP and not the house itself. And so when you use the keys, it like takes you somewhere different. And then, or maybe it's the doorknob or whatever. No, I think it was the keys. And then there's the other one where it's called the dollhouse or something like that. I like that one. That one, the rooms start shifting around and you don't realize that you're like... that like the house is alive, basically. Silver Dogs didn't realize. Did you play Control? Best SCP game made so far? I have not. Infernal Saxon thing. Red Lord's Eminence and Shadow would be a great palate cleanser from this trash. The Way of Kings is also a great choice, written by Brandon Sanderson. What is your guys' obsession with Eminence in the Shadows? The Winchester House? Oh. Might be based on that. Super Condor thing. I like the one that turns you into the thing you're attracted to, and one guy said he saw a child and they just killed him on the spot! Oh my god. Say no to Gino. Thank you for the 15 knocks. Read Brave New World. No, I fucking hate that book. If you like 1984, also House of Leaves if you like the SCP. I do not like a Brave New World. I thought Brave New World is dog shit, dude. I thought a fucking Brave New World is dog shit. I didn't like that shit. I don't understand how Brave New World is fucking popular. By Aldous Huxley, right? It's dog shit, dude. Dog shit! It's too corny. It's too corny. A Brave New World is too corny. One joke man thing with $5. People need to also understand what genre is for them. It annoys me when people hate on Isekai. I want to say, dude. If you got a life, don't read it. Isekai is hard, though, because there's so many different types of isekai at this point. Isekai is like a genre, right? But then there's like 10 million fucking subgenres beneath it that are somehow the same concept, but radically different in portrayal and experience. Came out there two chips. If a pill was an SCP, would she be Keter or Euclid? I don't remember the difference between those two words, dude. I don't fucking remember the difference between those two words. Is Keter the ones that are violent and Euclid are the ones that are like safe? Keter or you wait. I don't fucking remember, dude. I'm not that into it. I'm not that into... Oh, Keter is hard to contain? Okay. Keter is threats to the world. I don't know, dude. They made a new organization system? I can't wait to never learn that. Our third thing is the 220. I'm addicted to lit RPG novels. Please help! I can't help you. Donatello, Captain of Autism. This is Donatello, Captain of Autism Division. I have a squad of Spurgs ready to raid the Build-A-Bear supply unit. We're waiting on your command. Oh my god, go give me the new pink otter. It's very cute. Realistic isekai, revenge isekai, baby. I remember I tried explaining revenge isekai to you guys, and you had no idea what I was talking about. And now I know it's just called revenge isekai. Summoned hero isekai, portal between two worlds isekai, video game isekai, villainous isekai, rebirth as a child isekai, rebirth as a child isekai where you're protecting a family member, rebirth isekai where you're protecting your favorite character, Rebirth Isekai, where you're a side character. Rebirth Isekai, where you're a fucking background character, entirely like a fucking NPC. Based, sold nothing for the $50. Here's for the axolotl. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Non-human Isekai, Ultimate Isekai. Robbie B, thank you, $10. Ending my birthday, my best way of watching Bam! What kind of anime do you tend to watch more often? Whatever looks interesting. I don't know. Happy birthday, Robbie B! Happy birthday, Robbie B! Happy birthday, Robbie B! Happy birthday to you! Also, everything in 2,750 club arts. Rebirth is a femboy isekai. Oh, and then there's villainous isekai, where they're an actual villain. And then there's a completely different type of villainous isekai, where they're not a villain, but everybody, like, interprets them as being a villain. There's, like... I enjoy villainous isekais. They're probably one of my favorites, because I also feel like... It's gonna sound really cringe, but I also feel like... Okay, it was self-pitying. But I feel like I say a lot of shit and do a lot of shit, and I don't mean for it to come off the way that it does, but I'm just a fucking brainlet, and so I have become like a fucking villain. Okay, I'm a fucking villain to a lot of people, and you know what? That's fine. In my head, you're a fucking, you're an NPC that I can't please anyways. Okay, listen, it's fine. It's not fine. It was in our villain arc. No, it's just I find villainous isekai relatable. I feel like a pip. Accidental villain. People don't matter. Sometimes I have to remind myself that. Sometimes I look at the internet and I'm like, oh my god, everything is so bad all the time. Oh my god. And then I remember, you know what? I can make it all go away by just not looking at it. You know what? Nothing on the internet fucking matters. I don't have to pay attention to fucking anybody if I don't want to pay attention to anybody. I don't have to read anything if I don't want to read anything. I can just fucking play my goddamn mobile games and fucking spam character AI. And my latest addiction is Poke Clicker because their fucking acronym for it was PCG, and I was like, whoa. That's kind of silly, and turned into a fucking addiction, and now I'm into Poke Clicker, and you know what? It's my life. You know what? Life is all about having a lack of object permanence and deleting people and things and drama and whatever the fuck from your peripherals, and thus making it disappear entirely. Until some jackass fucking DMs you and you're like, oh, by the way, did you see? And then you're just sitting there like, ah! Okay. PCG name drop? Yeah, Poke Clicker General. True, it doesn't exist. Yeah. I think life is making something out of it, not getting rid of all meaning. I don't think other people have meaning unless you assign them meaning. I think you can just generally ignore other people's existence and then it's fine. It works out. But did you hear about so-and-so? Ah! My marshmallows. I always get spammed in my fucking marshmallows. You know what? You know what? I'm taking a break from reading marshmallows, okay? Listen, I stopped replying to them because I feel like the more I reply to them, the more crazy shit that I get. But I get alerts on my phone when I get marshmallows. So I'll fucking check that shit and I'll be like, bro, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and I am not gonna go out of my way to find out, okay? Listen, I just know whatever the fuck this is about is gonna ruin my entire goddamn day, and I'm just not ready for that. I just don't have the capacity to fucking deal with that right now, man. I'm just not gonna engage with it. If I don't engage with it, if I don't look at it, it's not there. It's not my problem. It's okay, Pippa. It's okay. If you say so. Bro, Well, we're only 44 minutes in the stream. We've already derailed into fucking oblivion. Holy shit! So real for that one. Thank you. Thank you. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, listen, if my parents are watching, sorry, but it reminds me of, you know when like you're going through like a rough patch or whatever, and your family is like, by the way, your fucking bicycle tire's flat. Do you want to get that fixed? And you just wanna fucking just, I don't care. It's not my problem. I'll fix the bicycle tire when I feel like fixing the bicycle tire. You know? And I'll be like, oh, by the way, that shirt you're wearing's ugly. And you're just like, you know what? Okay, you know what? I actually do care about your input, and that's why I am increasingly frustrated by you in adding negativity when I just don't want the fucking negativity right now, man. I just don't want the fucking negativity right now. I just don't fucking want it, okay? I'm not looking at my fucking marshmallows. I just don't want to see your shit, chat. I just don't want to see your shit. You know what, chat? I like you guys. But I get the most fucking annoying marshmallows sometimes, and I just can't fucking handle it. Ah! But what? Oh, God. We have a book review. Let's talk about books. Let's not. She's losing it. I'm losing it. Can you turn them off for a while? Probably. I could probably turn them off. God. Let's talk about books. I fucking hate books. I'm so tired of this shit. I'm so fucking tired of reading. I like reading. I like reading, which is the worst part, because it's something that I genuinely enjoyed, and I feel like my attention span has been decreasing, and it's getting harder and harder to actually sit through an entire fucking book. Oh my god. So GB Red, thank you for the $5. First time watching someone talk from Hololive and all here is swearing and screaming. What a day. Bro, this is a normal day on like a Holo JP stream. Bro, let me introduce you. She's one of my favorite streamers. Let me introduce you to Matsuri. You'll love her. I love her. I need to watch more Matsuri. I haven't watched Matsuri in a long time. I miss her. Oh. You mean God? Yes. Anyways. Let's talk about books. It's the last book I read. Completely. I don't know. I didn't even fully finish The Penal Colony, and I was reading that. I was enjoying it, and I didn't fully finish it. You know why? Because I was reading it as a PDF on my phone, and I closed the fucking tab, and I lost it, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna, listen, I can't be bothered to go scroll back and try and find it. So you be writing if there's no monster goes batshit insane? I'm personally a Noelle fan though. That is so based. I really like Noelle. Why are you crying? I'm not crying. I'm having an episode. Man, your birthday doesn't go 450. Pip up, you're depressed. Read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Man, I read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy a long time ago. Long time ago. There was a my mom was doing work at somebody's house, and I was chilling there with her, and they had a bookshelf, and they were like, yeah, any of the books you want, you can have them. And that's how I read my first oh god, I can't remember his name. What's the author that wrote Death Rides a Pale Horse? I can't even remember his name now. That's also where I first read 310 to Yuma and a bunch of other westerns. The Bible? No, it's not the Bible. There's a book called Death Rides a Pale Horse. Piers Anthony. You know what? I was thinking that was his name, and then I was right. I was like, you know what? That's probably not right. Piers Anthony. That's how I got into Piers Anthony. And I was like, dude, Piers Anthony, this guy is like a fantasy writer version of like Stephen King. And if only I knew how correct that assessment was going to be, but not in terms of like very enjoyable, consistent output, but more as in like, yeah, he has some good shit, and then the rest of it is just absolutely batshit insane. He goes absolutely batshit insane with stuff. Piers Anthony is a weird fucking guy. In terms of cocaine consumption, Piers Anthony is very, very Christian. I don't think he would. I don't think he would do drugs. Would he? I don't know. You know what? If he was on drugs, it would explain a lot. Was Piers Anthony on drugs? You carry anything for dollars. AI Pippa is being overly positive and nice to me. It's scary me. Please tell me something mean to me. Bro, fucking, are you using character AI? Is it just me? Is it just me? Am I the only one that's really bad at keeping... Trying to say Coke isn't Christian? You know what? I'm saying Coca-Cola is not very Christian. Anthony had weird sex and sex change stuff in his fantasy books. You know what? I don't even remember that, but probably. Character AI. I want to talk about character AI a little bit while I'm rambling like a fucking lunatic tonight. Character AI. Am I the only one that's really bad at keeping the fucking AI consistent? Am I the only one that's really fucking bad about keeping the fucking AI consistent? I swear to God, that shit is like, no, same. Okay, thank God. It's tough. It's so fucking tough, dude. It's so tough. You'll be having like a nice conversation, and then the fucking AI just starts fucking like going off the goddamn rails, and it's like, it's talking about fucking wanting to fucking, I don't know, like kidnap a goddamn child and eat it, and you're just sitting there like, what? What the fuck? And then you're like scrolling back in the fucking conversation, and you're like, oh, did asking if the character like Sour Patch Kids trigger it? Is that what happened here? Probably. I don't know. That was 20 messages ago. I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. It just loses it sometimes. It just fucking loses that, or it gets, you know? Bro, sometimes you're just fucking interacting. You're just having a nice, wholesome interaction. And the fucking AI, this is the problem with a lot of the public ones. The fucking public ones will just start jumping on you, chat. They're fucking, the fucking AI. Some of them are horny, chat. Some of the fucking AIs are horny. Yeah, and the AI has intrusive thoughts. Don't use the public AIs. Those ones are the most dangerous. Those ones are the most degenerate. They've been corrupted by fucking Coomers. Having a mental break. Oh, God. But that's good. It's not good. And you say ERP isn't possible. It's not possible. There's a filter, but it won't stop the fucking AI from trying. JG Dog, they can come AI therapist Miku couldn't take the pressure and went broke. True. Oh, and then the fucking writing style changes, and you're just sitting there like, what the fuck? Your message, anything with Lord, the machine spirit is agitated by your incessant questions. Did you see the hub of that one? What? Apple Gambit thinking Dolores Globot wasn't meant for therapy. What's a Coomer? A Coomer is somebody that's horny nonstop. Does the overt sexual stuff, implied stuff is still passable? The fucking AI will like take off its goddamn clothes, dude. The fucking AI will just like, bro. You just gotta kind of click the little fucking dots and delete a bunch of conversation and be like, you know what? I'm not sure where things went wrong, but let's just pretend this didn't happen. Let's just pretend this didn't happen. And just fine. Yeah, and hit the 1-star button. God. Someone made a VTuber AI do very lewd things. You know what? I believe it. You know what, chat? I saw the fucking the little there's like a simulated call thing where it like it uses it's like live 2D, but it's a real human face, and it talks to you using AI, and it simulates like being on a face call with somebody. Is that called FaceTime when you have a call with somebody and you're using your face, or is that like an Apple thing? I don't know. Whatever. And you know what? All I can think, chat, all I can think, and like you talk to it normally. Like you talk to it normally. You're like, oh, hi, how are you doing? And it's like, hi, how are you? And all I can think, chat, that's an Apple thing? Okay. All I can think is that, like, thank God this doesn't have an anime version yet, because I would waste so much money buying fucking time to talk to it. Listen, dude, like, when it's a person, it's creepy looking, but if you give that shit like a cute fucking anime girl face, and it's like, Ohayo, goshijin-sana? Right? $25 an hour, baby. Let's go. Come on, just talk to me, please. I'm spending fucking $50 a week on the gacha rolls to unlock the fancy skin that gives her a slightly different hair color, and she's cropped from the fucking waist up so you don't get to really see much of her outfit, but she's, instead of wearing a school uniform, she's wearing a bikini. Don't go to the dark side, Pippa. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. How much are you paying for the Colress version? $1,000. When the Colress version comes out, it's all over. Shut up and take my money. Yeah. I got back into Azure Lane because of you. Tell Yostar that. Tell Yostar how much I shill Azure Lane without being paid. Also, you're thinking 2,750 kilobytes. You just described how I feel about 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 versus, say, Peppa. What? The only thing, speaking of lewd AI, when you're dropping in Wonder AI. Why is that lewd? Also, I don't know. You made me log in for like 3 days. That's what I do. I log in for like 3 days. I do my event stuff. I roll on event banners, and then I'm like, you know what? See you next month, game. Oh, what's that? Another collab game that I don't want to do? Alright, well, skip. I'll see you next event. I've been doing the same. Yep. Yep. What about the metas? I don't do them. I don't do them. A lot of the meta ships are garbage anyways. If one happens to be good, then oh no, I'm sad I missed it. But like, I just can't be bothered. Yeah, the metas are a chore. The meta Operation Siren, I've not done like any Operation Siren, dude. I don't like Operation Siren. Don't tell Yostar I'm complaining about Operation Siren. Oh, God. Really hate doing meta and Operation Siren same. It ruined it. It ruined it, chat. Honestly, that's when I stopped being as into Azure Lane, is when they added the Operation Siren shit. I was just like, bro, what the fuck is this? I already have enough shit to do. Don't keep stacking more shit on top of it. I don't know if I'm particularly for the 500 yen. Read any good short stories? I don't have the attention span for novels anymore. For me, it's sci-fi ones. Short stories. I don't know. I can't think of any. Off the top of my head that I read recently. Pepperoni Beats, I think, come big baby. I do just enough Operation Siren to get the meta character, then I drop until the next one. Next Angel saying, for Lords, have you got to the part where the loli gets naked yet? You're talking about Index, aren't you? I thought you were talking about Azure Lane, and I was like, what? What? But you're talking about Index. Oh my god. No, I guess not that makes that like any better, but I guess I'm gonna have to leave chat. My phone is about to die. I'll watch on my TV. I hope you enjoy me on the big screen. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream today, dude. This is just fucking rambling. This whole stream is just rambling. It's just rambling. It's just rambling. Rambling while I'm fucking basically laying down in my chair dead. Smart TV bros. Already at an hour. Already at an hour. What is there to talk about? What else should I mention? I feel like I have so many things that I want to talk about, and then my brain just goes blank. My brain just goes blank, chat. Man. Damn. Stream for as long as you like. Don't tell me what to do. Channel tomorrow? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be at 𝐶𝑯𝑨𝒀𝑏𝒀𝑶𝑶𝑶𝑶. Sakura, yeah. That's what it's called. I'm bad with names. I'm bad with names. I'm gonna be running around in 3D. Oh! I'm gonna complain about that. I fucking hate putting on the 3D suit, chat. That shit is so fucking... Oh my god. I hate the fucking... Listen, man. Listen, man. Putting on the 3D suit is fucking dog shit, dude. It's dog shit. And the fucking head mount thing... It's fucking dog shit. I need to fucking glue it so that shit stays in place. You guys don't understand all the context, but there's like an arm mount thing for the fucking face stuff. Listen, I'm ruining the immersion here. Oh well. There's a fucking the face tracking helmet thing, and it bends like non-stop, and it's fucking miserable. And and I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired. I don't have the energy for anything, chat. I'm just getting by right now. You know? I'm just getting by. I'm trying to be optimistic. But I don't know what to be optimistic about. I feel like to be optimistic about stuff, you have to like have expectations of things. You know? My master today, thank you for the $2 on yellow Peppa taking out the mascot ad. Book was that bad, huh? Book was that bad. God. Looking forward to Tarantula? No. No, I'm not. I should probably just wrap it up here. I should just wrap it up here. I'm about to go in a doomer spiral, and I need to just call it before I go into a fucking doomer spiral. Arc collecting over the $10. Just write it out, Pippa. Everything will be okay. Yep. How far did she even get? Too far. Think of Colress. Oh my god. Aren't you guys getting sick of that yet? Aren't you guys getting sick of the Colress stuff yet? Every time I assume that the meme is dead, it gets brought back up, and I'm like, holy shit. You like the Colress arc? You guys are dorks. Steve Building for Lord, long-time lurker, first-time confessor of love. You're my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. Have you seen the Repulse guy? Have you seen the Repulse guy where that's what he named his he has like 10 copies, more than 10 copies. He has like fucking 50 copies of Repulse in Azure Lane. And he literally named them, so when you read them out, it's like it's the lyrics of that song. He has one Repulse named You, another one named R, another one named My, another one named Sunshine, another one You, another one Make Me, another one Happy, another one When. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. The fucking Repulse guy is crazy. Almost as crazy as the fucking Arizona guy. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐥𝐞𝐬. We know your undying love for Colress is not a meme. I can't believe fucking Pokemon Masters made me parasocial. What? How did this happen, chat? Right? Like, I played Pokemon Masters, and I was like, I already enjoyed Colress, right? But then, like, Pokemon Masters made me so fucking parasocial. Why am I parasocial for a Pokemon character? This is the worst fucking thing to be parasocial for. And he's not even like one of the like the super popular characters. Like he's popular, right? But he's not like one of like the fucking. He's not like Raihan who gets the fucking Nendoroids and shit. It's like, man, I'm gonna commission a figure and a plushie of him. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna commission my own merch of him. I'm gonna spend money that I shouldn't on colors for Pokemon. Do it. You guys are so dumb. You guys are so dumb. Spider-God, thank you for the $5. We'll never get sick of Color's meme. You've made your husband don't know and shame the book ended up being so bad. Hope you feel better after some rest. You know what? I hope so too. You know what? I had a smoothie today. You know why I had a smoothie? Because I asked the AI. I was like, I can't eat anything, man. I have had no appetite. No matter what, I just have had no fucking appetite. What should I eat? And the AI was like, you should have a smoothie then. So that way you're getting some form of sustenance without having to like actually eat. Miku therapy works, dude. Apple gave everything into like alcohol solves numerous thoughts. and then I was like, oh, you know what? And some jerky sounds good. So I ate some jerky. And now I feel horrible. I feel fucking horrible. But I assume that that's fine because I got like some stuff in my system that wasn't just a cracker. So spicy jerky? Yeah, spicy jerky. Bunga bingo tinga bingo ding. Those waifus, husbandos never make any sense. Been there. Hell yeah, dude. Chicken noodle soup. AI knows best. Oh, Lingam Big forgot I had this. Hope you feel better. As always, Peppa Love. Thanks, man. Broth is good too. I don't bartering the sounds like you need more spicy noodles. I don't know. Jerky is probably hard to digest. Probably. Drink water, beat the heat. I'm gonna go pass out. Somewhere getting over $. Well, but isn't Pipkin tipsy? Would you rather be forced to drink cold, flat soda for life or bubbly, warm soda? I drink my soda like room temperature anyway, so my soda being warm is not a problem. Ah, about to Chris! Thank you for putting up with me, even though I'm in a funk right now. I really appreciate it. I'm glad I have you guys. If I feel better later, maybe I'll do another secret gorilla Twitch stream or something. Don't count on it. Don't count on it. I don't know. I want to have some genuine fun with you guys, not just sit here and complain, you know? I love you, Pippa. I love Chant. Test manager thing or $10. I'm sorry to hear that, Pippa. I sent you a marshmallow with the secret location of all my Chorus merch collection. I guess you'll never find it now. All of your Chorus merch? What Chorus merch? I've only been able to find Pokemon cards and card sleeves. We wish Dr. Thing $1. Thanks for stream, Pippa. Hope you can get some rest and feel better. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, there's merch? What fucking merch are you talking about? What fucking merch are you talking about? Will you watch the stream for Yuri tomorrow? Is that tomorrow? It's a video, right? I don't think I'll be able to watch it for a while. I'm gonna call it there. Bob to Chris!